So, once again, trigger warning for serious content because this is not a game for the lighthearted, sadly. Join me for a cozy stream or a just chatting one if that's what you're looking for, because this game definitely is not that. I did find a list of trigger warnings somewhere, and let me just say, it's a very, very long one. So if you are sensitive to things, try joining for a different stream, not this one. I appreciate you, but I also respect it's not for everyone. All right. What could happen in the next part? This was such an eventful part. Yawn. I'm so sleepy. I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. No surprise there. Eru looks up and meows inquisitively at me. No, it's not your fault. Wait, that's right. We gotta have breakfast. Yeah, you can't neglect your health because you gotta take care of the kitty too. Drink up, furball. With Eru cradled in one arm, I use my free hand to tilt the syringe. Now then, what next? Is it a weekend? No. We are going to school. Morning. Oh boy. Oh boy. What could he have for us today? Stop shouting. Yes, the man, the legend, Yutaru! God, I don't want to know what he has in his head this time. Last time was like the worst one yet. Haha, what's this? Are you curious what's got me so worked up? Not in the least. Well, you see. Don't ignore me. Huh? It turns out my brother, Ryujiro, has a crush on someone. Really? What happened to the whole, confession thing before? Really? I just got an email from the man himself. This guy. What? Wait. Does his brother have a crush on someone, or does his brother have a stalker? Because those are really different things. Those are different. Well, that's good. Now he can have a more healthy romantic outlet. Yeah, than falling in love with his brother. Because that's not healthy. That is a therapy visit needed. Yeah. You're right. Don't look disappointed. No, you do not look disappointed. You be happy. What, aren't you happy for him? It's just, now that it's gone, it's surprising how much it hurts. Oh yeah, they both still need therapy. The fact that this was even an issue to begin with means they need many years of therapy. My sad, phantom romance. He was your brother. Dude. But think about it. Shinichi, he was cute and he confessed me. Does that sort of thing happen every day? It doesn't. It really doesn't. This freaking guy. This guy. So I need some advice. Shinichi, you've gotten pretty friendly with Mukao, yeah? Pretty close, you might say. Mukao is pretty friendly with Sone-san there. You see that? See what? The path to Sone-san's heart! This guy, at least he's trying to move on, at least. At least he's not getting stuck on that unhealthy relationship. He's getting stuck on a different unhealthy relationship. Do not enter. Please, Shinichi. I'm begging you. Please help me get to know Sone-san, please. Nope. No can do. Lend me your strength, god of dreams. Nah, ask Mikao-san. She speaks to God. She can put in a good word. That might help. I think the only thing that can help you is the gods. Find a different god. Yep. Find a different one. Speak of the angel as she appears. He's like Griffith. Who Griffith? She appears. Shinichi. Huh? Hello? Shinichi. Can you hear me? Oh no, I haven't watched our Reddit. I've heard of it, definitely, though. What do you want? Normally Miyuki's all smiles whenever she walks into the classroom, but today, her expression is stony. And she just spoke to me. The ultimate nobody. Dude, you're her friend. Of course she spoke to you. This high school drama of who's popular. All at once, the whole room goes weirdly quiet. I need to borrow you. What? And go where? Just come with me. Unwilling to take no for an answer, Miyuki starts to drag me forcibly away. Alright, if I ever end up watching it, I'll definitely watch the original. I will. I don't know if I'll ever get to it on the long list of anime I need to watch. I'm still watching One Piece. I'm only like 600 episodes into that. I reluctantly follow her out of the room, trying to ignore all the curious looks we're getting. Backstabber. Backstabber. Backstabber blues. Oh, Yutaro, you poor soul. You poor soul. Do we just get to hear him sing for a while? Yutaro's plaintive song echoes out into the hallway. Oh god. Oh god, now the whole class is going to spread rumors about me for sure. Oh, grow up. You're fine. This is the pits. This is the pits. She's probably just worried about Mikao-san, right? Homeroom starting, you know? That doesn't matter. Are we finally gonna get a freaking confession here? Hey! That hurts! Quit pulling so hard! Oh, I feel it. I feel it. This is confession time. It has to be. We're in the gym before the theater area. She's gonna be like, I want to practice my kiss with you because I love you. It's dead quiet here in the gym. Evidently, there's no first period gym class today. Miki drags me all the way to the center of the basketball court. So, what do you want? We're all alone by the stage. Miyuki glares deep into my eyes. It's gonna be a kiss. Shinichi. You're hiding something from me about Aoi, aren't you? Ah, I wanted a kiss! Me? Hiding something? Okay, so this isn't about the incident from last night. I take it. That night. That night in the rain, when we found Aoi here, you figured it out somehow, right? What did you go back to your house for? Huh? Oh, right. God, if I tell her I was looking for clues in a video game, she's gonna kick my ass. Tell me this instant. Well, I went back to play a video game. A video game? Aoi's acting out scenes from a mobile game. She's been doing it ever since we first met. So you use that game to predict the future. I wasn't actually expecting her to be in here. I guess she's just really dedicated to the game script. Miyuki lets out a heavy sigh. And she adopts a cat in the game? Yeah, you know, when we found Eru, I swear, it was almost like a 1-to-1 reproduction. Citing lines is one thing, and cat ears aren't hard to come by. But what about the cat? Huh? The kitten, Eru! Well, I was worried about leaving the little thing all by itself in my house, so I brought him to school. I'm letting him hang out up on the roof for now. What? So many bad ideas. Not that! What I mean is, how did she just happen to find a stray cat? Did she go out of her way to get one from a shelter? Just so she could act out a scene from the game? Oh. Well... Still, I don't think it's a good idea. Leaving a kitten alone on a roof? The poor baby. What if it's cold? What if it's cold? Kittens need such, like, close warmth, you know? That's a thing. You better at least given him a blanket. She has a point. I can't imagine Aoi would go quite that far. Maybe it was a coincidence. A coincidence? Really? Maybe God answered her prayers. Miyuki, wait! Where are you go? Home! I need to check something. I'll call you later. When is later? Ooh, Miyuki's suspicious of the world. Is she catching on? Or does she just think Aoi is, like, even crazier than she originally thought? The heck is her deal? By the time I get back, first period already started. Yep, yeah. I apologize to the teacher and return to my desk. Yutaro passes me a note, smiling. You kid. You kiddo. Did she shoot you down? Did she? Didn't she? I sigh and crumple the note into a ball. When I look up... Oh. Yeah. Aoi isn't there either. Aoi's desk is empty. Is she still feeling sick from yesterday? Did the cafe end up taking her to the hospital? That's a possibility. Oh, were you here for Miyuki being suspicious of how there was a cat there and then she ran off saying she'll call him later. She didn't even go to class today. She's skipping out. So and Aoi also isn't here, so it's just our boy and a kitten on a roof eating ya Baileys for some reason. Well, thanks for joining for a little bit at least, Licks. Have a good week. I'll stream again tomorrow, so maybe I'll see you tomorrow. No, I didn't get that part. I didn't get that part, Matisha. I did get like an internal monologue at the very like beginning of the game for that though, so I do know of that event, but it didn't happen recently. The empty can clinks as I set it on the ground. It's been a while since the last time I ate lunch alone up here. Croquettes and yakisoba sub. The delicious taste of garbage. Days like these make me realize how much I've been taking Miyuki's home cooking for granted. That was such a cute scene. Those peaceful, peaceful days. I vaguely hoped those days would last forever. But our friendship is all fucked up. It sure is. Ever since that day. The day she confessed her love to me right here on the roof beneath the setting sun. That was the moment it all began. She'd meant every word of it. You knew it? You knew it this entire time? She'd kept those feelings locked away in her heart all this time. Somewhere, deep down, I knew. Oh, did you miss the original story like way back when we heard about her beating someone up? Or just now dialogue you're missing? Down, deep down he knew. And yet I let myself get close to her anyway. Why not? If you knew the confession was real, you guys should have just gotten together. Come on. Even though I knew it would only end in misery. You're being a drama queen, bro. Just then, my pocket vibrates. I quickly whip out my phone, and even though I know there's no chance Aoi's phone has service, the email, it's from Miyuki. I need to talk to you. Please come by the batting cages tonight. It's important. Bro, his hormones are out of control. How can you be thinking of this when there's definitely bigger issues at hand? I can't get her lips out of my head. Should I just kiss her like Aoi wants me to? Should I actually try to make her mine? Oh, that's a gross sentence. The night of the play. All those late nights of rehearsal have paid off. Miyuki practically dances across the stage, bat in hand. Wait, we're skipping to the play? I'm so confused now. Her stunning talent makes her more than worthy of the lead role. All eyes are glued to her. Oh, okay. No, he's recalling it right now. We've been like skipping around in time a little bit, it feels like. I'm a little confused. Are we gonna like flash back to some event that shattered their friendship? Because I definitely missed something. She barely needs to lift a finger, and the audience laughs, cries, and gasps right along with her. With Miyuki in the spotlight, the tension builds, drawing the entire auditorium into her magnetic pull. Then at last, the climatic moment. Miyuki swings her bat and hits a home run. The crowd roars in delight. With all her troubles safely behind her, she embraces the romantic lead. Their lips draw close, but I know the truth. Just as she's about to sacrifice her first kiss in order to make the play a roaring success, she'll be trembling in fear. Hold it! Whoa! I did not expect him to, like, grow a pair of balls, you know? What? Is that Shinichi? No way. We're in the middle of a performance. Is this just his imagination? Who cares? Come on! Huh? Sorry for ruining the play, but I'm done lying about how I feel! God, I'm so full of myself. Pathetic. I cursed myself for a stupid fantasy. Okay, it was a fantasy. I'm like, he's a coward. He doesn't have the balls to do that. I would ruin the whole play. I just caused trouble for Miyuki with my selfish desire to keep her from kissing any other guys. I'd be the dead weight that keeps her dragged down. After all, I'm just a nobody. I'm just some Prince Charming who can wake her with a kiss. You're not some Prince Charming. Or you could try. You could try just kissing the girl. It might work. She definitely wants it. She asked for it. Oh, nobody. I got plans. I got plans with a girl today. Shinichi, wanna swing by the arcade? Sorry, I already have plans. Okay. See ya. That went easier than I thought it would. I thought he would, throw a fuss. As soon as class lets out, I grab my things and jump to my feet. Aoi still hasn't been back to school. I mean, she technically asked for it. I'd say she asked for it. Even though she just asked for it for practice, like, it was consent in that moment. For a kiss. Anyways. Oh yeah, Aoi definitely confessed. And now I feel like we might never see her again. Did I make the wrong choice last night? Which one? I retrieve Uru from the roof, then head to the manga cafe. When I ask about Aoi, the employees instantly know exactly who I mean. They tell me she left the cafe early this morning and hasn't been back. What did who say about Aoi? I mean, I'm just assuming she disappeared. She was saying once you choose a route, the other options vanish, and she definitely wasn't acting right last night. So I'm making assumptions. I'm making guesses about what's going to happen next, and I feel like Aoi might just vanish. According to them, she didn't look particularly sick. So why hasn't she been coming to school? Did she go back to her parents' house? I doubt it. Or something else going on with her. No amount of theorizing is going to help me find the answers. I just don't know enough about her. Simple as that. Back at home after I feed Uru dinner, I finally have time to catch my breath. I glance at the clock. It's nearly sundown. Miyuki never specified a meetup time beyond tonight, but she probably meant whenever it gets dark outside. I need to talk to you. Yeah, so long as Arrow is safe, I'm happy. That's all I care about. I keep reading her email over and over. I may be dense, but I'm not that dense. I have a pretty good idea of exactly what she wants to talk about. I have a feeling he has no idea what she wants to talk about. The problem is, it'll mean upending our entire existing friendship. The minutes tick by. Is she waiting for me at the batting cages by now? I can picture her standing there alone, swinging her bat in silence. The mental image is enough to make me antsy. Aw, I don't know if Uro can be happy without mommy cats. He'll at least have daddy cats. We should stay friends. That's what I've told myself all this time. And yet, I know, but what if? But a doorbell rang. Okay. A chill runs down my spine. Who could it be? I'm guessing Aoi? So I feel like Miyuki wouldn't come if she's already waiting for him somewhere else, right? My body refuses to move. What if it's God knocking on the door? That would be kind of funny. Maybe it's a door-to-door salesman or a street fundraiser. In which case, they'll probably just give up after one try, right? However, the doorbell keeps ringing. It resounds inside my head, unending. Before I've made up my mind, I'm already on my feet. As I approach the front door, however, I freeze. Maybe they'll leave after that last attempt. I start to reconsider. Is it over? Who could be out there? I hold my breath and scan for any signs of life. Huh? Shinichi? You there? Howie? I hastily, I run to the front door and open it. Help me. Howie tumbles over the threshold into my house, white as a sheet. She didn't vanish. Not yet. Not yet. Our girl is still here. And that's that part? What? Is she gonna be living with us now? Lost my phone. Oh, that is like her worst case scenario. She lost touch with God. She collapses on the couch. Her voice is little more than a tiny, feeble whisper. Not my phone. How we can't get transmissions from God. Howie's memories will be erased. Don't worry. It's gonna be alright. Just calm down, okay? I... It'll... With a little affection from her transceiver cat, Aoi seems to regain her composure. You just dropped it somewhere, yeah? I'll help you look for it. Trust me, we'll find it in no time. You mean it? Of course. Would I lie to you? Thank you so much. The thing is, I have plans tonight. Can it wait until after? For some reason, I can't bring myself to admit that I'm meeting up with Miyuki. I'll wrap it up real fast, then come straight back and...
ダメなの。
No! Aoi clings to my sleeve.
行かないで。
Don't leave me, Shinichi.
葵、消えたくないの。
Aoi doesn't want to disappear. She's changed her mind. She wants to exist. She wants to stay. Aoi. So that's probably why she lost her phone. Because now she's going against God's will. Who's texting me right now? Is this another random phone number? I get a lot of those. It's kind of annoying. I just got another random hello. And as a rule of thumb, if they don't introduce themselves and it's somebody I know, I never respond. I get way too many of them, and I blame it on my brother. I am still 99% certain he leaked my phone number somewhere on some weird website. He leaked it, I know, because I used to get text messages that were for my brother to my phone saying his name. And I feel like he was on some shady website, and he didn't want to use his own number, so he's like, oh, I'll just use my little sister's. I'll use that. Oh, because he was a stupid teenager. He still won't admit it, but, like, it was literally for things he's, like, into, too. Like, it was specifically his interests. Things like advertisements and stuff, and I still get random text messages sometimes, and I blame him. I should probably just change my number, but that seems like so much effort. Don't leak your phone number places, or other people's. It's annoying. Okay, back to Aoi. Out of nowhere, I suddenly have a flashback of Miyuki as a kid. Of the old her, back when she didn't fit in. Back when I was all she had. All at once, it clicks. I have no special talents. I suck at schoolwork, and I suck at sports. I'm the ultimate nobody. I know this better than anyone. And yet, I wanted to help her anyway. I wanted to be able to hold my head up high, knowing it was something I achieved all on my own. Yeah, I've been saying this whole time, buddy. You got a savior complex. It's pretty obvious. Maybe then I could learn to accept myself for who I am. You won't disappear? I'm going to help you.
新一、
Shinichi,
ありがとうなの。
thank you. The choice was made. He's ditching Miyuki. Something's come up. Sorry, but I'll be a little late. I know I owe her a proper explanation, but I just don't have time. Now that the email's on its way, it's time to ask Aoi for more details. Where did you lose it?
わからないの。
No clue.
本当なら、葵が電話をなく
Normally,
した途端、
whenever Aoi drops the phone,
それ
God's
に
supposed
気
to
づくは
notice
ずなの。
and start calling. Oh, so that's why God was calling the first time. Because she dropped the phone.
着信でわかるは
That
ずな
way,
の。
Aoi will hear the ringtone. God actually calls you?
でも、
But it didn't happen this
気づかなか
time.
った。
Oh, wrong button. Okay then. What was the last time you remember having it?
バッティングセンターに行く前、時間見た
Before
の。
we went to the batting cages, Allie checked the time.
その後、ない
It
の。
went missing sometime after that. I have have a guess of where it might be. I have a suspicion. Did Miyuki pick it up? And is that when she started becoming suspicious? Because of God's contact info in her phone? Because of the no signal? Did she receive the phone call from God? I like speculating.
今日の朝なの。
This morning,
漫画喫茶
Allie's been
ショッ
searching
ピ
and
ングセン
searching.
ター道
The manga
ず
cafe,
っと探したの。
the batting cages, and all the roads in between. That explains why she wasn't at school today.
あとはこの
Now,
家だけなの。
all that's left is your house. That makes sense, considering she came over last night. She spent the most of the time playing with Eru, so it's highly possible she dropped it somewhere around here. Okay, let's retrace our steps last night. First, we warmed up the milk. A certain memory drifts through the back of my mind. The moment Miyuki told me to kiss her. And right now, she's waiting for me.
ルル
Almost kissing. I'll worry about that later. Suppressing my emotions, I focus my energy on the search for Aoi's phone. It's nowhere to be found. Where the hell did it go? I'm calling it. Miyuki has it. Miyuki has it! Is it even here? Or is it lying in a ditch somewhere? Has someone else found it by now?
大丈夫なの。
It's okay.
まだ探せるの。
Allie can keep looking. But you're not feeling good, right? I think you should rest and...
探すの。
Allie will keep looking.
探さないと
Allie
ダメなの。
has to keep looking. I knew it. She hasn't recovered at all. But she refuses to heed my advice either. I guess my only option is to hurry up and find her phone. Wait. Phone? Hey, Aoi. I'll be right back. Is he gonna try and call it? I dash up the stairs to my room. I still have the phone I borrowed from Utaro. Oh, he's gonna use the game! So smart! And that visual novel helped me track down Aoi's location a few days ago. At the time, I thought Aoi was just imitating what she played. What if the game is actually predicting events that will happen in real life? He's a believer now. He's a believer! I know I must sound like I have one awful case of gamer brain, but it's all I have to go on right now. It's at least worth a try. We gotta find it. I power on the phone and load the game. My save file picks up back at the scene where Aoi is cradling a kitten in the gym. I promptly hit the skip button. The other scenes fly past in a flash forward. On and on and on.
無駄なの。
It's no use. I look back to find Aoi clutching the wall, desperate to keep herself upright.
この展開は
The event isn't in the
分
game
岐に
screens.
ないの。
Yeah, how did he track her down in the game itself? Yeah, it's a game in a game. Which probably means there's a game in the game, right? I wonder if the character in the game uses the game to track her down in the game. It could go on forever and ever and ever.
世界が
There's a glitch
バグったの。
in the universe. And that glitch is Miyuki. She's becoming self-aware too! Whoa. You okay?
電池
Battery.
切れそうなの。
Dying.
イベント CG
One single CG
1枚じゃ
isn't enough.
足りないの。
What are you babbling about? Hold on, I'll call an ambulance.
普
This
通の
isn't
病気
a normal
違
disease
うの。
without my phone.
電話が
How
ない
we
と
can't save the game.
神様に
God has
見放されて
abandoned me. This is
だ
it.
から
It's all
もう
over.
おしまい。
It's not over.
ル
Oh, her boobs are so quiet. She doesn't even boop good anymore. If your God won't help you, then I will. You don't get to decide when it's all over. I mean, what are friends for?
友達
Friends.
友達
Friends. Damn right! Aoi stares at the ground for a while and murmurs inaudibly to herself, like she's savoring the concept. And she looks up, directly into my eyes.
寒いの。
It's cold. Right. You should wipe that sweat off your face. Be right back. Something tells me she's not going to be there when we return. I can't keep turning a blind eye to her condition. There's gotta be some way I can get her to a doctor. But I'm gonna need help. Times like these, there's only one person I know I can count on. Utara? He's the picture of reliability in our head? God, we don't have a lot of friends, do we? Hey man, how's your night going? Wait, don't tell me. Did you find a new artifact of male ambition? Sorry, but I'm in a bad spot right now. Aoi's not doing so great. He doesn't strike me as the best person to leave a vulnerable girl with, is all. Just saying. With his ambitions, you know? He's funny, but he is reliable. Okay. I guess we have no choice but to trust him. Cal, what's going on? I can't really explain, but I need your help. Where should I meet you? My place. Is that cool? But of course, it's my job as your captain to lend a hand in times of need. Thanks, I really owe you one. Just leave it to me! Just like that, Yutaro's agreed to help me. No questions asked. Yeah, he does seem like that kind of friend. A no questions asked friend. I guess that's fair. He doesn't want to achieve his ambitions. But still, he's kind of dumb. He's kind of dumb, you gotta admit that. He can be downright obnoxious at times, but he always comes through when it matters the most. And that's why I love him. Oh my gosh. Guys, that's our second confession. So now that help is on the way, what next? I grab a washcloth and return to my room. I'm back.
うん。
I immediately avert my gaze. Did she get naked? I mean, I know she said she was gonna do that before to, like, prove the game is real. But did she get naked? Aoi has already started to unbutton her top.
汗
Wipe
拭くの
me down,
お願いなの。
please. Okay, okay. With my eyes still averted, I walk up to her. I feel like this scene, if this was Yutaro doing this instead, he would just keel over and die. He would not be able to happen a dream coming true. He'd pass out. He'd be the one that they'd need to call an ambulance for instead. I can hear her labored breathing. I can feel my gaze being pulled in like a magnet, fighting the impulse to look. I gently extend the washcloth. What a gentleman, fighting the impulse. Okay, here I go.
みゆき
Sorry,
ごめんなの。
Miyuki. Huh? Did you say something?
新一見て
Shinichi, look at me. Huh?
見るの。
Look at me! I can hear desperation in her voice. Quietly, I do as she requests.
葵
Aoi's
足
battery
ないの。
is dying.
ビリビリ
Not enough
しいの。
zappy.
葵は
Aoi
イベント
was
CG
made to collect
集
event
めるために
CGs.
集めないと
Without them,
電池
Aoi's
切れの
battery will die.
世界から
And then Aoi
消えるの。
will disappear forever. Two words come to brain. Gamer. Gamer brain. Two words come to the mind. Her insane gamer brain, but I shake the thought away. Aoi's feelings are real. She's suffering.
葵消えたく
Aoi
ない
doesn't
の。
want to disappear.
新一と
Not after meeting you.
この記憶
Please don't take these memories away from me.
友達のままでいいから
I mean, I can see where he's coming from. Yeah, something you dream about you should try to achieve, right? But he glorifies it way too much. I think he's just a coward. He's too scared of reality and just not being as good as reality, right? All the guys in this game are cowards. We don't have to be more than friends.
新一の
Please,
ビリビリ
just
で
recharge me with your zappy.
充電させて
Well, we have a choice here. Oh, right, I should probably save. There we go. Last time, I chose not to get zappy. But this time... he does have a lot more character than main character, dude. He is much more well-developed. Should I get zappy and let Yutaro arrive and be shocked by the zappy zaps? I also I don't want Aoi to disappear yet. So let's get zappy. Your god isn't real, Aoi. All that stuff about batteries and transmissions, it's just your made-up fantasy. Video games are not the same as real life. You're just deluded. But I'm gonna take advantage of that. If only I could have told her that.
新一
Shinichi. Tears roll down her cheeks, freezing me in place. I can feel her heat on my skin. The look in her eyes pierces me to the core. I can't bring myself to pull away. Owie. I lean in close. It wasn't gonna happen anyways. Just then the doorbell rings and the two of us freeze, like a deer in headlights. Sorry, it looks like we have a visitor. Yeah, the visitor you called there, dude. Now let Utaro in before you make bad decisions. I called Utaro over. The two of us are going to help you, okay? Here, put this on. I know it's too big for you, but it'll have to do. Be sure to put it on before I get back, okay? Can you promise me? Promise me you're not going to make Utaro faint. Just wear it, okay?